You're checking out Power99.com.
Don't stop.
50, you hear effing vodka. You know, you got this little lingerie line, the underwear line that you got going on.
Yes. Love it.
Listen, were women sliding in your DMs? Because that picture was hot, 50.
I worked it out, trained for it, because I went from the Southpaw film.
Right.
And I was playing Jordan Maines. I play a manager, promoter.
Right.
To Jake Gyllenhaal's character, Billy Hope, in the show. And from that actual film project, I had to be like a little heavier. Mm-hmm. You know, so while they was all trained and chopped up and everything, I was cuddly.
Cuddly?
Nice word.
So were the DMs like? Do you get an extra influx of women that pop up in your DMs when
nicer things like good Lord?
Wait,
Jesus.
So what do your DMs usually look like? Is it not nice things?
Well, yeah, but you start getting a direct, like it's a reflection of that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like even if you look in your phone, or on your computer, if you just Google male model, everybody comes up shirtless.
Yeah.
So they associate a man being attractive with him actually being
having
in shape.
his shirt off and being in shape. Let's talk about Southpaw, because I read that you referred to your relationship with Floyd to in your character on Southpaw, and I don't know what's going on with you and Floyd. I don't know what that relationship is. Are you friends?
Yeah, it's my brother, man. Like I was calling him my little brother from the beginning, and I only do that because that's the way the relationship is. He could do what he want. Like you can't tell him. Champ will make $250 million in 36 minutes. Mm-hmm. Who telling you what to do when you make that kind of money in 36 minutes?
Right.
Not one damn
Like everybody in the circle is kind of codependent, so they won't really voice their opinions. And I look at it, and we get in arguments because we independently have success on our own. I'll be the person to be vocal at points. And and like if you notice when we have those arguments, he doesn't say anything.
Right.
Like he'll look. And then in communication with me, he'll go, "Why you say that, Five? You know when you say it, go everywhere."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you go hard, Fifth. Almost like you're not his friend.
No, it's my brother. Like,
Okay.
I just was in Miami. He came out there for my birthday.
Nice.
When Champ moved, he moving 30 people. So it's that big of an entourage to move to be there. Then we did Live, we did KODs, we ran around like, you know what I mean? He had we did the same floor, but like the balcony, so you could kind of look across, but we still so far apart we using the FaceTime.
Right.
I want to talk about the unit right now, because you just signed Rotimi, right? He's on Power.
Yeah.
Well, what did you? He told me that he got signed after being on Power. So you saw in him musical talent. You saw that you wanted to add him to your roster. What did you see in him?
There was he was actually in a lineup he was going to be on Empire.
Really?
Yeah, he was already kind of casted. Like they told him you got the role. Mm-hmm. He was looking for a place to stay around in Chicago, because that's where they're shooting it. And while that was happening, he had passed on a film role because it would be that one shot and you'd be out of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So to be on a reoccurring thing that is happening on the television show is a better business opportunity.
Right.
What's his character? Do y'all know his character on Empire?
Dre.
Dre, Rotimi.
Hey, Fifth, one of your first investments when blogging and social media started to pop was This Is 50.
Yeah.
What's going on with it?
It's doing great.
Yeah.
It's become a staple because it's been there for so long.
Absolutely.
This Is 50 came probably
long time ago.
Yeah, it was about 4 or 5 months after World Star.
Yeah.
You were pretty early on that.
Yeah.
You have a good eye for what's going to work.
Yeah, well, I'm accepting things are changing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, a lot of times people don't want to go to the social networking or be involved in those different things, because we used to try to keep everything from your personal life out of. Mm-hmm. You don't see Eminem until it's on the schedule.
Right.
And that's the old school superstar. Like that's the Michael Jackson would do. Back then. Now, lifestyle and showing the things that kind of going on with you is exciting for people.
How do you feel about the Power and Empire comparisons? I know when it first came on, you were saying that they stole the marketing strategy.
Right.
Do you still feel the same way, or is what under the bridge?
Just the very beginning was they was borrowing from the marketing, and it's because it's very rare that a program hits its targeted audience on the bullseye, and it was flat out a success for Stars the very first season, and then They look and they use power in the tagline of Empire. And then they did similar artwork, you know. But that's a corporate decision. That's not the creative, like Taraji and
Terrence.
Yeah, they weren't involved in that. That's why I still like the show's a success. I just didn't like that they did that. And then afterwards, when I was being vocal about it, it kind of started the thing back and forth.
Back and forth, yeah.
Yeah, and then Taraji kind of stepped up.
Yeah.
You had to fall back at that point. Yeah.
That Baltimore, Maryland came out.
50 Cent is in the studio. 50, what's going on with the unit?
Everything's good. They're working.
Yeah?
Yeah, Buck will be probably the first one to come out, though. Out of that for Buck, because he's so backed up, so much music out.
Right.
That, you know, he ready. And then Kid. Banks and Banks has been sitting on this Cold Corner 2 tape for so long. Like,
I love Banks so much. I'm like waiting.
He's done turned into a real artist. Yeah, like he's like, it's cool. Like he did that. What's the name record? The Jackpot song he did was the Bobby Shmurda. The
Bobby Shmurda, yeah. But he passed on it, right?
Yeah, well, he
initially,
did
it. Yeah.
He did the record, and then there's a lot of just like we had these records like in the musical stuff that we had presented to us, the songs are there. And then you listen to it and you go, okay, it's cool. Then when you see a snap, you go, okay, that was a hit.
Right.
You know, you miss them every now and then. Like you had them in your possession and then they go out, somebody else has a hit record with it. And it's cool. It makes you confident that the stuff that you have around is hit potential.
Yeah. So you're at Onyx tonight, right?
Right.
Yeah,
That's what you're doing?
It's going down.
And then,
the takeover.
And then there's a Southpaw screening at Cherry Hill tonight as well too, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get a chance to show off the film a little bit.
You all over.
It's
Yeah, you out here moving and
Friday.
shaking.
Yeah.
Hey, Fifth, a lot of people that call, they want advice on music and how to get into the game. It's funny because we were talking behind the scenes about this. I saw a documentary on a Future. I think I watched it the other day. And he was saying, and in the documentary, they were saying that at this point in time, music starts out in the strip clubs, then it goes to the regular clubs, and then it goes to radio.
And that's Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's not every market. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you go, look, check this out. If the song is playing, while he's saying that, you got to put the tape out. Like, they put the mixtapes out, and then you got to identify which song is better than the other song. So, like, when I'm saying to put the music out to build consistency, and let a person be actually listening to your tapes and stuff like that, and then you saying, take this song off of it, take that song, and make what their classic album is out of that material. So it balances everything.
Right.
All the way through that everything that they hear is something that they enjoy. Like your highlight reel from each one of your tapes, those are tapes. That doesn't mean that you can't pull them off and put them on your record.
Right.
And that's why I think people make mistakes. They put out mixtapes and they put quality music on the mixtapes and they don't put it on the album because the label won't approve it.
But no, you said it. You just said it earlier. Like they'll wait and go, no. But their vision for the record, for the album, isn't just them relaxing and doing what comes natural as an artist. They have a bigger perception of the album, so they write something different for their record. You know, but the mixtape content it has that energy to it. I think it's a little more, you're free as an artist. Experiment, play games. You don't have the same pressure you have on your album material.
Were you really going to sue Media Fake Out over Lala boobs
Not
being
me.
exposed?
Like, I told them, see, sometimes people misinterpret, like, you know, in the music business, they would, who kid made his career stealing music?
Yo, and who kid will say that to you? Yeah. Who kid will say that to you?
He'll come to your A&R's office, sit there, well, you know, that's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was taking stuff, and then it'll show up on the tape, and he'd be like, yo, how my song get out? Like,
yeah.
Cool kid.
Yeah,
Thanks.
he was in vans, everything. Punted them, put him in a van. They had him in a van, ready to kill him for getting rid of their music before they get a chance to put it out. And then what happens is, like now, when you see like the platforms, they'll look at it and not respect everything the same. So if you air something that's from a network, attorney sitting there that don't have nothing to do all day but sue you. You see what I'm saying? It's a representation of them. So you do that and you're like thinking that it's okay. That's like they get caught bootlegging the series before it's out. They got a network suing you.
Right.
You know, it's a $1 billion corporation backing the other side of your lawsuit. So you should expect it for it to end bad.
Well, Lala boobs were looking good. Shout out to Lala. Did she have to audition, or did she call you up on the phone and say, "Fifth, I need a role"?
And I'm showing.
You know that was one of those ones though, like because we had a relationship, and I knew she had been working.
Yeah.
On it for so long, like she's been behind the scenes, she's been doing all that stuff. Like we seen in Think Like a Man.
Yeah.
Joints, like she was doing that, but she was constantly working on her craft at the same time. So I told Courtney that she should meet with her.
Yeah.
Your boy Floyd is fighting Andre Berto. What do you think about that?
I love that fight.
Really?
I do.
A lot of people were reading on social media. They're like, what the hell? What's going on? How you go from Pacquiao to this guy? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's Champ's last fight. Like,
Yeah.
he's going to fight his last fight.
Well, there's one more, right? After this? Because this is the 49th?
Yeah. Well, you can. I don't know if he'll fight right after this. It might be a year or so.
Yeah.
Right.
Before he go again. But Berto, when the names came, we started to sort through names of who he would fight. You know, like we was on FaceTime at the same time. And he was like, I said, I like Berto.
Oh, so you gave him the green light?
Yeah, well, I like Berto. They was just talking about it on the other end. And I was like, I like Berto because Berto, he gonna go. Don't think he's not gonna go in there and do the best he can actually do.
Yeah.
You know, because he gonna fight to win. He always do. But I like the idea of Berto getting a shot because I'm aware of him.
Okay.
You know, like just because it is hitting the lotto.
Yeah. Well, anytime it seems like these fighters fight Floyd, it's like hitting Powerball at a lot.
Yeah.
It is. Like, it's their biggest career.
Yeah.
Move financially every time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yo, your boy Kid was locked up in Rikers. Did you go see him? What happened with that?
I did. I went up there to check him out. He had a crazy scenario, man. Like he had, from my perspective, because I don't know all the details in it, but what I would see is that like he had a girl that would just pop up different places. Cause she had money, so she'd just fly out and be there, and then to the convenience, they hung out at different points. And then when it wasn't working no more, the girl went back because she was from London.
Okay.
UK, she went to London, and then she came back, and the dates that she used to hang out with him, she went back to those cities and did domestic violence, like foul domestic violence in those different areas. So when he got one in New Orleans and then one in New York, and this is at periods where he was promoting shows that like she would see on his Instagram, he's going to be at the show.
Right.
Promoting, he's going to be there, and then she'll go to New Orleans and report domestic violence. Then
Damn.
He's in New York, then she'll go to New York and report domestic violence, and then go back to London. So it's just, I don't know, if you're anticipating, like this is a up and coming artist too, like, and then she just the New York show right before that he aired on Power.
Yeah.
I think that made us snap, like because she was anticipating being with him as things started to progress, and then you
Right.
start to see him on television, and he's performing at the XXL Freshman.
Yeah, that's what he was about to walk
Shell
into when
gonna
they
walk
snatched
into-
him up.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
then-
Fifth, we appreciate your
Yeah.
time. Thank you for coming through. It's going down tonight at Onyx, right?
yeah,
F and Vodka.
it's the
High five.
takeover.
Yeah.
No more Puffy juice.
Come on, I thought that was your friend.
Another jab. We're going to put some money in the shade
Before you
jar.
get out of here.
Come on, Fib.
Hey, you gotta close out right.
Jesus. Let's bring the effing in here right now. There's some in the bag. Do you drink that? You
I
no.
do too casually.
You take a little sip.
Good.
Fifth, appreciate your time, man.
You're checking out Power99.com.
Don't stop.